Andrew just dropped some of the best releases I think I've ever seen him do. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dale of Dale's Leatherworks. In today's video, I'm extremely excited because I collaborated with Teik of Bootlosophy in routing me some of his boots to review before I send them off to Australia. So join me as we unbox these beauties. Incredible. This is the first time I've ever seen Parkhurst release some horse butt. So this is going to be the Richmond boot in Mariam dark brown veg tan horse butt. Beautiful Parkhurst boot bags there. I believe that's flannel, very soft, very nice. They come with a spare set of laces. Let's get a look at this other one. Wow, insane. Beautiful. Joining me today are some of my favorite Parkhursts. These are the Parkhursts in black waxy. Almost the same build, but we'll talk more about those in a little bit. I have a separate video on those, so I don't need to get too deep into the weeds. First and foremost, let's go over the specs on this dark brown horse butt. This is the classic Richmond pattern paired with a horse butt leather from the famous Mariam tannery in Italy. Horse butt leather has a tight fiber structure, and in addition to its durability, horse butt is known for how it ages with wear. This is a full vegetable tanned article using a dark color tone as the base color in the tanning process. Depending on the lighting and the environment in which the boots enter, you may also see hues of darker brown. Horse butt has a glow, but also a unique texture to it, and every pair will be different. Some refer to the leather having a honeycomb effect, where you can see the pattern of the grain take a shape/appearance similar to what a honeycomb may look like. This can appear anywhere in the leather on the boot and should be expected with any pair. So yeah, let's take a closer look at these bad boys. Wow. Yeah, when I first opened these up, I thought they were a black color. And I was like, is this a black calf? This kind of looks like a black calf. But no, it's definitely Mariam horse butt. It sort of reminds me of the shell cordovan color that Viberg ran. It's called bronze, but definitely darker. Definitely a lot more brown in there. And very, very saturated. I don't know if this is TPR finished. Actually, I have some TPR finished horse butt.
It can't fit.
It can't fit.
No, look at it.
Smells like a fruity cereal. Wow.
That's because it smelled really bad, like a fruity cereal. But
Yeah.
then
You added what to it?
cherry.
You added the cherry smell?
Yeah, I added one.
All right. Well, I have some Mariam TPR finished horse butt here that I make kilties out of, available on my website dalesleatherworks.com. So this is a navy blue Mariam horse butt. As I pointed out in my talk with Teik, you can see the shell cordovan membrane here at the top. It stands out, it's very obvious. This is why I say that this portion of the hide is closer to a cartilage than a skin, though when you turn it around you can't tell the difference. But the shell cordovan is going to be shaved down just a little closer, just a little thinner, and it'll be much more glossy, whereas the shell cordovan portion of this retains its sort of unique grain texture that horse butt has. And then I also have this other one. This is just beautiful. This is macchiato horse rump. Really makes for a beautiful kiltie. I absolutely love it. It's vegetable tanned. It's got a gorgeous, bright, vibrant macchiato glow to it. You can see the shell portion up here as well. The shell portion actually seems to have more honeycombing on it. So I'm not sure if the camera's capturing this, but the honeycomb pattern is directly above the shell cordovan area. So the rest of the hide, like right here, this is not the shell cordovan area, but it's got really cool texture there still. Yeah, so that's not a universal rule. So this is the shell cordovan area up here, and it's got a lot of honeycombing, as you can see, but then when I flip this around, this is the non-shell cordovan area, and it also has a ton of honeycombing. So it's definitely not a hard and fast rule, but the shell area should have some honeycombing, but not all of the horse butt will have the shell. some non-shell portions will have honeycombing. Anyways, back to these boots. His tongue has some of the shell portion, I could tell, on the left boot. And then let's see on the inside. So I don't see any shell by my eye on the right boot. Yeah, but his tongue, at least on the left-hand side, it's definitely got the shell in there. So congratulations, Teik. You're getting a nice chunk of shell in your boots. These are my Renav goods in Grigio horse rump. I'm actually excited. I have a pair of iron boots on the way in Grigio shell from Mariam. Absolutely beautiful. The Grigio shell from Mariam is much more metallic in appearance as compared to the horse rump here. This is more of an off-white color, I would say. Point being, I really love, when you're going to do horse rump, I really love a perfed cap toe. I think that really sets off the dressy aesthetic. Contrast that with my black waxies. These are just a standard cap toe from Parkhurst. So I actually prefer that. If we're just doing a standard cowhide, a nice rugged leather like this, either a plain toe or a non-perforated standard cap toe, I think is appropriate. The Made in Spain series is very beautifully finished. The 360-degree split reverse welt just looks beautiful. I really love that they didn't paint these soles black. I think a lot of makers would have that temptation to make the sole all blacked out, but I am a sucker for that antique look, that warm antique look that these have. And these are in a size 8, so Teik is smaller than me by 1/2 size. So yeah, the difference in size is very small, but yeah, you can see Teik's boot, at least from this angle, is definitely a 1/2 size shorter. So yeah, the size 8s would probably be a little constricting, especially in the forefoot, but the 602 last is real generous, so I just do my standard 1/2 size down and it works like a dream. Absolutely love it. I'm not going to drag this review out too long. I just wanted to get these on camera and help support my friend Andrew. Keep an eye on Parkhurst because he's always releasing some really stunning builds and he's always brewing up just genius makeups like this. Okay, so among his latest drop was the Bidwell 2.0. It's a plain toe derby model in natural horse butt. They also did the Bidwell in Oliva horse butt, beautiful. The Delaware in dark brown horse butt, the Delaware in natural horse butt, and the Allen in Asfalto horse butt. The Asfalto, that means asphalt as compared to Oliva, and it looks pretty much the same, though it might be just leaning more into the gray as opposed to the olive. Wow, that's a lot of butt. That's a lot of good butt. I'm a fan of horse butt. With that said, I'll shut it down. Thanks a lot for watching. I will leave all the relevant links in the description below, including a link to the Parkhurst website, so go peruse that if you're so interested. And I'll also leave a link to Teik's YouTube channel in the description below. He's a gentleman and a scholar. I highly recommend his channel. He's filled with amazing boot knowledge, and he really brings a warmth and a friendly presence to the boot world, which is what we need. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will see y'all in my next video.